If you're a kiteboarding beginner and going to Tarifa, this video is for you. In this video I'll be covering all you need to know to get on the board and kitesurfing in Tarifa. But before we get started, a word of warning. Kiteboarding can be dangerous. If in doubt, stay on land. Another day will come. If the conditions seem out of your league, don't take any risks. There are more than 100 kite schools in Tarifa. Get yourself into a course and most of all, stay safe. You're planning to come to Tarifa or you are already here? Well then congrats, you've already made a great choice. Just so you know, I've been coming to Tarifa for more than 10 years now, and unfortunately, and you need to know this, I also was a kiteboarding beginner, and I am still in love with this place. So bear this in mind if I might be exaggerating about the beauty of this town and this place. Now, if you're a kiteboarding beginner coming to Tarifa, I have bad news for you. Unfortunately, Tarifa is not a good kiteboarding beginner spot at all. Reason is that the conditions are never beginner friendly. If you're about to quit watching this video now, I fully understand that. If this information has helped you and saved time and money, please help me out and click the like button. Thank you very much. Okay, if you keep watching, you're still hooked on the idea of coming to Tarifa. Let's look at this place. Tarifa is located between natural parks and lies right on the edge between the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic. That's the reason why it's always windy. All the forecasts and everything I'm using I put down in the notes, so check that out if you want to know what wind is coming and where it's coming from. Now let's look at the wind directions. There's two main wind directions in Tarifa. In the summertime, we generally have more Levante, which is wind from the east originating in Africa. In Tarifa, this wind is side offshore. In the wintertime, you mostly have Poniente, which is wind from the west, which is side onshore. There's also a condition where the wind is coming from southwest onshore. Mostly it's raining and super wild, and it's not a lot of fun. First, let's talk about Levante. Be careful when Levante is coming. Levante wind is offshore. Next stop might be the Statue of Liberty in America. When Levante is coming, be sure to have a rescue card. You can get it in most of the surfing shops here in Tarifa. But also, the boats are not present before 11 AM and after 6 PM. Also, above 30 knots, they won't be there. Please, please, please be careful. If you're a kiteboarding beginner in Tarifa, Levante is a super challenging condition. Also, Levante needs to also build up first. Most of the time, the first day of Levante is not useful at all. Reason is that Levante is a gusty wind. It can really beat your mind. Even if it looks good, it might just drop to almost nothing, just to go way above the forecast just seconds later. Also, because it's coming from the land, it is super messed up. The hills, windmills, building, trees make it super gusty, so please be careful. When it's usable, it's mostly best to go to the beach near the Rio Jara camping. The wind is strongest, most reliable and cleanest here. There's another spot called Balneario right at the harbor in Tarifa. This spot is for experts only. Professionals train here. If you watch this video, you're probably not an expert and therefore you can drink a coffee at the beach bar, watch and enjoy. Now let's look at Poniente. The wind in Poniente is much nicer. The wind is solid, reliable, and it feels like it's made out of one block. Very nice. Compared to the forecast, it's mostly 2 to 3 knots stronger. Problem is that when Poniente is coming, it's bringing waves. If you're a real kiteboarding beginner coming to Tarifa and you've never been kiting before, it's tough to learn kiteboarding with Poniente. Also, I'm putting you the waves forecast into the description. Waves with an energy more than 200 kilojoule make the sea really rough. Now, let's come to the end. So, if you're a kiteboarding beginner coming to Tarifa and you've never been kiteboarding before, consider a different location. I have friends that are kiteboarding instructors these days, and back in the day when they learned it, they said it took them 1 month in Tarifa just to be able to go a bit against the wind. So just bear this in mind when you make your choice if you're a kiteboarding beginner. Obviously, Tarifa is super beautiful. It has a lot of ups, but it's difficult. I said to my wife that if I shall pass away, my ashes should be spread in the dunes of Tarifa. This is how much I like this place. Write in the comments how you feel about kiteboarding in Tarifa. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.